Good evening, everybody, and welcome to World's Biggest Collectors, episode 34, the show where we bring on the biggest physical media collectors in the YouTube and social media spaces. And I have with me today a very special guest. I'm a big fan of her channel. She's been doing YouTube for, I think, about a year now. She's been doing YouTube and podcasts, and she is a big-time collector and collects a lot of cool movies, a lot of cool 80s movies. She's into that the 80s nostalgia, the horror stuff, which I love. Excited to bring her on. Mel from My Killer Podcast. What is up, Mel? How are you doing tonight?
Hi, guys. How's it going? I'm good.
Awesome. I really appreciate you being here tonight to
Thank you
join
for
me on
having
this live stream. And we got 66 people in here right now. That might be a record for like the first 3 minutes of a World's Biggest Collectors. You bring the crowd in, Mel. You bring them in.
I'm sure. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm a big fan of your channel. I think I discovered you in the summer of last year, somewhere around that time. I seen you popping up in the battles and stuff like that, and then you started popping up in my live streams. I listened to your podcast, and I got to put you on the spot. You haven't had a podcast episode since June of 2021, and I want to know when the next My Killer podcast is coming out, because that's in your name, the podcast. We need another podcast. When's it coming?
I actually considered changing the name, and I was told not to.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a great name.
I started the podcast first, and I was jamming on that for a while, and then I started dropping the podcast episodes on YouTube just to see what would happen, and then YouTube just became more fun because you can actually interact with people on YouTube when you're putting a.
It's kind of like a podcast. You know, you can listen to YouTube videos, so I think it works the same.
Yeah,
it can work the same. But yeah, I became a fan of you when I listened to your They Lived episode.
Yeah,
and I'm like, wow, she's so well researched in what she's talking about. That is unlike anything that I do. I just get on camera and blab for like 10 minutes about stuff I know nothing about, and then I just hope that others won't notice. And that's pretty much how I run my reviews and stuff.
Well, it works.
But you had like all this research. It was a great episode, though. I really enjoyed that.
That was actually one of the more fun ones for me to do because I really loved that movie. But that was one of the things about the podcast was doing all of that research. It took a lot of time and it was grueling. And the episodes ended up being like 2 hours long, and I'd have to edit that down to an hour. So it was just took a lot of time. So I got to the point where I was like, I had to choose, and I chose YouTube.
I get it. Well, I mean, you could do, if you ever like want to start doing live streams on you could do live podcasts where you can just get on and, blab like I do about a movie that you love.
I thought about, Then
you wouldn't have to edit or nothing. But before we get into the chat, because like I said, we got 78 people in here right now watching us. So thank you all for being here. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. But before we get into the chat, I'm going to ask that if you, I'm going to give you a chance. I don't know what I'm talking about tonight, but I'm going to give you a chance to sell yourself and your channel. Let everybody know what you're all about over at My Killer Podcast. The floor is yours.
Well, I'm Mel. I'm coming at you from My Killer Podcast. I have a YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram, Letterboxd, TikTok, Twitter. I don't dabble a lot in my Twitter account, but I have it. But you can check me out on all those socials. I'm pretty readily available anywhere if you want to talk and hang out and just have conversations about movies.
Awesome. I done messed everything up. I took myself out. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I have to say, though, before we get into the chat, this episode of World's Biggest Collectors is sponsored by Apex. Apex is the newest film starring Bruce Willis and Neil McDonough. It is a sci-fi epic put out by RLJE Entertainment. And yeah, they are sponsoring the show tonight, so I appreciate that. But let's get into the chat. We got Basement Blues here. Tony, he says, hi Ken and Mel. What's up, Tony? Tony was the first ever guest on World's Biggest Collectors back on episode 1. Faithful Tony here every week. I appreciate it. And Tim Talks Talkies gives us the first question of the night, and I'm actually really excited about this one. And I did not at all see this in the chat before we went live and prepare for it. But he asks, he asked Mel, so Mel, who's your favorite French actor from the 1930s? He didn't even ask me. Oh, yeah, he did. He said, hey, Ken and Mel. My favorite actor from the 1930s, French actor, is Pierre Alcover. That is my favorite French actor, and he stars in a great film. It's one of my favorites of all time, and it's called Les Strange Nuit de Noël. It's a great one, if you haven't heard of it. But who is your favorite French actor?
Well, Tim, I am so glad you asked because I'm a big fan of Maurice Chevalier. He was born in 1888. He's a French singer, actor, and entertainer, and he starred in one of my favorite movies of all time, Thank Heaven for Little Girls.
Yes. That sounds
Great
like a good one.
question.
Sounds like a good one. Yours actually sounded real. It sounded genuine. Mine sounded very obvious and fake. Gus Amorty says, "Hey Ken and Mel, what's up, Gus? How you doing?" Huck's Pop
Hello.
Culture Cafes here says, "Hello, Ken, Mel, Tony, Tim, and Gus." Woo! Good thing I came early. Tim Talks Hockey says, "Hey Gus and Huck, hope you both had a good day." By saying hi to each other, you got all the pre-stream chit chat. So Tony, when are we heading to Jerry's to organize that collection? I wonder what treasures are in there. They're going to go to Jerry's and organize his collection. That's pretty cool.
That actually sounds fun.
Mel, I'm going to ask you a legitimate question. If movies didn't exist, what would your hobby be? Basically, what else do you really enjoy?
I actually really enjoy gardening. I like to read. I collect books too. I'm a little weird. I like the mass market paperback ones, the little books, and I like them used. So they're like all torn up and stuff. I don't know. There's just something about that.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was actually wanting to talk to you about that because I do like the mass market paperbacks myself too. I don't like books that are bigger than that. I don't read a lot anymore, but back when I used to read, I like those kind of books because the big ones are like hard to, hold.
Yeah, and they're hard to store, and I don't know. You don't feel bad about tossing a mass paperback across the room onto the bed, or whatever.
Yeah.
You ruin the cover of a hardcover book. It's kind of tragic.
Yeah. Basement Blues asks, Mel, what is your least favorite horror movie? Good question.
Serbian film, I Spit on Your Grave.
I've never seen Serbian film. What is the hype with that? I've heard people talk about it.
Don't ever watch it. It's terrible.
What is that? One of those Severin Vinegar Syndrome titles?
I guess. I don't know. It's not good, and it will wreck you for a very, very long time. So just any of those kind of rape revenge movies, I just don't appreciate it.
Now, on that subject, I don't usually generally like those movies either. Like, I don't like Last House on the Left that much. But have you seen the movie Revenge?
I haven't. I've been avoiding it because I figured it was that subject matter.
I would recommend watching that. It's
Really?
It does have that hard material towards the beginning of the movie, but the directions that movie goes in is very different from Last House on the Left. And it's a great movie. It really is a great movie. I would recommend it. It's got a very, very stylistic approach to that revenge genre.
Interesting. I have seen the cover of it, and it does look.
It's a different kind of movie. It's not like Last House on the Left, which I think is probably the only film of that genre I've seen. I've never even seen I Spit on Your Grave. Mel, are you a fan of John Cusack? If so, what's your favorite Cusack movie in your collection? I mean, you're an 80s fan. You have to be a fan of John Cusack.
I actually don't have any John Cusack in my collection. I do like him though. But have you seen the movie Pushing Tin? That is a very good John Cusack movie. It has Billy Bob Thornton in it. It's basically the guys that their job is to land airplanes. And then it's just the relationship between them. It's actually a really good flick. I don't own it, but I planned on picking it up at some point.
Yeah, no, I have not seen that. Has anybody put that one out? Does that like have some kind of edition? Like
I have no idea. I have not seen it. So I don't know. But it's very good.
You got a whole lot of different levels to John Cusack. You got like 80s, you got 90s Cusack, you've got like 2000s Cusack, which is probably the weakest Cusack. And then you got 2010s Cusack, which I think is nothing. And then you got 2020s Cusack, which was the Dystopia show on Amazon Prime, which is actually pretty good. He was good in that. I like Say Anything and High Fidelity are probably my two favorites, but also Gross Point Blank. I'll shout out that one. I remember watching that movie a lot when I was a kid. Remember, everyone, don't forget to vote Apex as your Oscar favorite film of 2021 on Twitter. I'm still waiting for my check from RLJE Entertainment. So many copies of that movie that I've sold, and I still haven't watched it. Naturally, and Bruce for Best Actor. Let's see. What's up, Physical Media family? Horror in 4K says, hey, everyone, who's ready for such an epic stream?
Hey, Horror in 4K.
Let's see. Secular Monks here. Just curious, what is everyone's speaker setup? Do you have an elaborate speaker sound system? Because, I don't.
I had a sound bar with surround sound speakers that we had around the room, but when I bought my 4K player and I hooked it up, the sound bar no longer worked. So I don't know if I was missing a wire or something. So I just have been not
Same
using
thing happened to
anything.
me like a year ago with one of mine, and I had to replace it. But
Yeah.
it was just weird. It just went out one day, and it went out when I moved it. Like I moved it from like upstairs to downstairs, and then it just wouldn't work anymore. So I don't know what happened.
Weird.
Let's see here. Susan Red's in here. What's up, Susan? My
Hey,
favorite
Susan.
people coming together for a live stream. Thanks, Ken
That's
and
right.
Mel. Awesome. I've got a 1900 watt sub stereo, but no real surround. It's not bad though. Awesome. Johnny Darko's in the house. What's up? I'm here. Mel and Ken, favorite movie that is not horror? It's a good question.
Well, I don't think The Burbs is considered horror, so can I say that one?
Yeah, I've seen The Burbs one time. When did I watch that? I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I liked it okay.
What?
Maybe I need to watch it. Maybe I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
I feel like it was one of those movies that I didn't get, or I was expecting something different because I was expecting like a full on like Tom Hanks horror movie, and it's not a horror movie. And it's kind of like that. Did you ever see the movie Neighbors with Dan Aykroyd and Jim Belushi?
Mm-mm.
It kind of reminded me of that because I think I watched that before I watched The Burbs. So it was more like that tone. I need to watch it again.
Yeah, I think I went into it just thinking it was a regular comedy the first time I saw it, and then it ended up being so much cooler than that.
Yeah, because you got Joe Dante on it, who did Gremlins and stuff. I think I was just expecting horror, and plus that poster just kind of screams horror, like some kind of sinister activity in the neighborhood. Sadly, no, got it before these came out, but I feel like that will be an upgrade this year. Hey everyone, Chandler's in here. What's up, man? How's everyone doing tonight? Don Morton's here. He says greetings, programs. Jerry says, "What's up, Tony?" Convicted Cinephile says, "Mel, since I know you're a massive fan, What's your favorite comic book movie?"
Oh,
You're a massive fan of comic book movies? I didn't know that.
Not necessarily. I'm a fan of comics. I do collect comics, horror comics mostly. Well, I like Blade a lot.
Blade's a good one. And that was like really the first serious comic book movie, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say you can't. I mean, Batman '89, I guess, is serious in a sense. I don't know. It's kind of goofy though too.
Well, it's funny. I didn't know that Blade was a comic book before I watched the movie. I found out afterwards.
Yeah, that's another thing because a lot of people don't think of that as the first like Marvel comic book movie, which it's not. There was like Captain America and some other ones, but it was the first like serious Marvel comic book movie, I would say.
Yeah, I really dig Deadpool though, and I do like Venom too.
Did you like Deadpool 2?
I did.
Did you like Deadpool 2? I liked them both. I thought they were pretty on par with each other.
I loved the beginning where they had all of those weird little cameos of it was kind of like the second Suicide Squad where they had like a group of people you thought those were going to be the people throughout the movie.
Oh,
and then they
the
just
whole scene where they jump out of the plane was awesome.
Yeah. And then one of them ended up being Brad Pitt, the invisible guy.
Which I didn't even know until I think I looked it up or somebody pointed it out. I think after I saw the movie, I didn't even realize Brad Pitt was in the movie. But the guy that played it, Pennywise, was in the movie.
Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård died. I don't think I've seen that movie since the theaters. I really don't. I did buy it though when it came out. Deadpool's good. You don't get into the like MCU and stuff. You don't freak out. You don't do like the Spider-Man trailer reactions and all that.
No,
I'm waiting for
I'm not really a big fan. I'll watch them. I get pulled to those movies every once in a while. I went and saw Spider-Man just recently, and I actually really enjoyed it, but it's not a movie I'm going to purposefully go out and see. It's only if I get drugged there.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Spider-Man. I need to watch it. But yeah, it's that was very like heavily reliant on like the nostalgia. I'm sure you watched the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans and stuff.
I did. I watched those, but I didn't see the next guy. I didn't see those Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield. Those movies suck.
Yeah, I didn't see those, but
I love Andrew Garfield, but I did not like either one of those movies. Let me go down. We got a super chat in here. I don't want to miss. Lapke Visions, thank you so much, man. He says, true story. I was at a rap party and John Cusack heard me talking about my love for horror, and he came over Told me his favorite movie is Night of the Living Dead. We talked horror for a while. It was surreal. Really?
Nice.
That's a freaking awesome story. I
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
imagine
great.
talking horror with John Cusack. If I was talking horror with John Cusack, I would say, I haven't seen Evil Dead 2 yet. That's what Jack Black says to him in High Fidelity. Let's see.
I was
Everyone.
like, what do you mean?
I just pull out random quotes from movies that just pop into my head and have no
love it.
context for what anybody's talking about at the time. I've done that in my life. I feel like my entire life, and everybody just looks at me and they're like, what? And then, but I feel like on here, people get it.
Well, because normally people throw out the quotes that everybody knows, you know. When you throw out the quotes nobody knows, people are probably like, what the hell is he talking about?
I feel like that's happened to me numerous times. Let's see. Everyone get out your popcorn. This is going to be a great one. Thank you so much, Chrissy. Man, we haven't even got past the 9 o'clock conversations. We got to get through this chat. Judd's here. Let's see. Favorite squishy slipcover?
Oh, man. There's so many good ones. I'm a big fan of the sleep one.
Where did you come up with the squishy slipcovers? Because that's a My Killer Podcast trademark, right? You didn't take that from anybody.
Yeah,
that's
no.
Unique to you.
I didn't even trademark it myself. One of my Killer family told me that I say it all the time. So then I knew that I said it all the time, and then I just started making it a thing specifically for that.
Waiting for the squishy t-shirts.
Yeah. I'm wearing one right now. You want to see?
The Lost Boys. Oh my goodness. The Lost Boys. You just watched that recently.
It's Greased Up Saxophone Guy.
You're going to be upset at me again. I've seen The Lost Boys, but I barely remember it. So when I watch it again, it's going to be like a first-time watch.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
Yeah, there's a lot of those movies with me. That's why I get a lot of shit from people. It's weird because I love 80s movies, but there's just certain ones I haven't seen.
I'm going to make you a list. You're going to have to watch them. You can do
I got it on Blu-ray. It's back there. But it's like I heard it was coming out on 4K, and I'm waiting for the 4K now. And then I'll watch it then.
Well, your next month is going to be all Mel watches. You're going to watch 25 movies that I tell you have to watch.
That would be an interesting
from
idea.
The 80s.
I feel like you'd give me some good ones. Making a Blockbuster Nights here. What's up, man? Let's see. Chandler says, if you could only keep one movie in your collection and watch that one and only movie for the rest of your life, what would that be? That's a hard question, but I know you have an answer for that.
Yeah, it's easy.
The background.
It's The Burbs. Well, because I've already seen it so many times. The reason why that movie is my favorite is it just went with me my entire life, and I always fell asleep to that movie. So when I moved away and went to college in Chicago, and I was all by myself, that was kind of like my comfort zone. So I would pop it in at the end of the night before bed, and I'd watch it until I fell asleep. So I've seen the beginning 100 million times, and I've seen the end not so many times because I always fall asleep before.
Yeah. It's a good question. It's a good answer. I would pick a comedy probably because I just think that comedies they work in pretty much any situation. You're never not in the mood to laugh. So I would either keep Office Space or Liar Liar. Be one of those two movies. What's up, Movie Hunter? What's up, Physical Media McClick? Hey Tim, says Mika. Hey Mel and Ken, this will be fun, says Rockin' Roger.
Hey Rockin' Roger.
Horn 4K says it's great to have Tim as a new addition on the mods. Takes much more pressure off me. Welcome to the family, Tim. Tim's been a mod, I think, for a long time. Is that what you call them, mods? I think I made Tim, you, and Horn 4K all at the same time. Favorite non-Blockbuster video rental store? Mine was Mr. Movies. Blockbuster sucks. Mine was a local video store, and it was called McZee's. So nobody would probably know that because it was local to my town. But that was the place that I went to rent all the movies. That's where I rented out the whole horror section from age 10 to 13 and became a big horror fan.
Same, but mine was called Movies America.
Movies America. We had a movie gallery. Does anybody know those? Hollywood Video. Those were
Hollywood Video.
Those are some good ones. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sup, Ken, and hello there, My Killer Podcast, says Dominican Scott. Jerry's in the house. Jagoda Blue is here. What's up, man? Looking forward to the chat, Mel. What's up, Jagoda? Sean is here. What's up, man? I'm trying to look for the next question. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Everybody's so nice in this community. I love it. Lavky Vision Film says it's our final girl, Mel and Ken. I got you.
It's
I
okay.
got you.
Oh,
I know.
it's
I'm not
okay.
important here. I get that. Look, I understand. I got a question. Did you see the Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie trailer? I did not. Somebody said that last night when me and my wife were live streaming, and we started to watch it because I heard Roger Rabbit was in it. So I need to go back and watch that because that actually sounds pretty interesting. Moves Ron's in the house. What's up, man? It says, hey everyone, how many beanies do you have now?
Well, I buy new ones every year and then I wear them out as I go, you know. So right now I have 4 in rotation, but I have maybe 3 or 4 on the back burner.
A lot of beanies. Beanies on the back burner.
Yeah.
That sounds dangerous. That could
That
be a
should
fire
be my
hazard.
new YouTube name.
It should be.
Yep.
It should be for sure. Yeah, that is. I think I just made up the perfect YouTube name. That's
I
awesome.
think you
That's
did.
awesome. Movies and
Let's do
Sue's
it.
here says, fresh off my live chat. Hi, Ken and Mel. What's up, Sue? Glad
Hi,
you could be
Sue.
here. Brian Miller says, you look beautiful tonight, Mel. Again,
Thank you, Brian.
I'm right here. And nothing. Nothing. But yeah, Mel appreciates that, Brian. Let's see. Jim Powers is in the house. What's up,
Hey, Jim.
everybody? Scaps is here. Says, hit the like button. Yeah, we got 110 people in here right now, so definitely hit that like button. Appreciate everybody joining us here tonight. What's a horror movie you wouldn't mind to get a remake? The Lost Boys?
Oh my God. Don't even. I was just talking to somebody earlier about how it would be terrible to have a remake of that one. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one.
Yeah, I can't think of one.
Probably any movie
I feel like they've done
that was
them
terrible.
all. Like, I feel like they've done every one. I have to think of something that like I feel like would be improved if they remade it. Something that wasn't good when it came out.
Yeah. Let me go to my letterbox and see what I gave to.
But it feels like everything they've done. Absolutely, don't change your name. I love it. I would love a battle with Sue and Mel. Oh my God, is that in the cards? Is that in the cards? You're 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Have you won both of yours?
I did.
Wow. Definitely off to a better start than I was.
I was a little worried on that last one. I had very few movies to go for.
Yeah. Smash that like button. Caveman Movies and More says, hello, beautiful. And you too, Mel. There you go. Thank you, Caveman. Thank you. Make me feel
there you go.
Hey, everyone. Delay your escape from LA 4K pre-orders, audio issues. I heard that, and it's a good thing that I had no intention of getting that. Because I was gonna
pick that one up.
I own the Scream Factory, and I haven't even watched that. So why would I get the 4K yet? I don't know.
Like you haven't seen it ever?
No, I've seen it.
Oh.
I saw it back in the day. I think I saw that before I saw Escape from New York, actually. I remember being in a drive-in and seeing that movie. Hello, Ken and Mel. How are you both doing tonight? What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Jim Power says, I vote for that live stream idea. Already killed that like button. By the way, absolutely killer Burr's background fits Mel well. I know. The like button dies tonight. Adrian James says, I'm new on the channel and I am from the UK. Well, thank you for being here, Adrian. I appreciate you joining. There we go. Apex for the win, says Plaid X2. Plaid really liked that Apex call out. He really liked that Apex. I'm waiting for you to pick that up, Plaid. I feel like that's a classic cinema film that you would enjoy. Hey, Ken. Hey, Mel. Still waiting for that 4K steelbook of Apex. How can they put out Prisoners of a Ghostland on 4K, but they can't do Apex? Like,
hey, that movie wasn't that bad.
I didn't see it.
Is 4K D-Ray in here? 4K D-Ray, it's not that bad.
He might be in here. He might be hot now. I don't know. LOL. Bruce Willis is so nice to use his direct-to-video money to sponsor this live. I don't think Bruce had any part in it, honestly. I think it was all Neil McDonough. Ken, you are selling this promotion for Apex. They're going to hire you for PR. I'm hoping. Jed 3300. I got
movie money.
Yeah. Have you picked this up yet? I know you said you were double dipping on this and the exclusive Walmart
I'm not
DVD.
gonna lie. I almost went out to pick it up just so I could be like, and then I couldn't do it.
Yeah, what I pulled off with the selling of Apex, because I feel like everybody's just picking it up just because of that. They just want to say, I got Apex too.
Instagram pictures of that freaking movie.
And I didn't say, well, I think I did say it was good, but I said it in a joking way. You said it was
the greatest movie of all time, I'm pretty sure.
You know what? And I stand by that.
Okay.
I'm not backing down. Apex coming for awards. Bruce going hard. Howdy. What's up, right? Right 9060. Great answer, guys. Apex is officially an award-nominated film. Shout out to the Hillbilly Hunter and his VHS collection. Yeah, I need to show that VHS collection off again. I've already done it, but I did it like 2 years ago. What is your favorite?
Huntress.
The Hillbilly Huntress. Yeah,
I loved her.
Yeah, she upstages me every time she comes on the channel. That's why I have to watch it with her and bringing her on. What is your favorite comedy that came out the year you graduated high school? This one's easy for me. There's a lot of good ones. When did you graduate?
Oh my God, 2003.
Okay, so you're right. You're before me. I was 2004. I was thinking we were probably pretty close. Mine would be Dodgeball, probably, but I also love Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle and Anchorman. So, but I'd probably say Dodgeball is my favorite.
Bruce Almighty.
That's a good one. Old School too came out that year. I love Old School.
I literally had to Google that. I don't know.
Hi, Ken and Mel, says Steven. What's up, Steven? Thoughts on the Phantom of the Opera with Emmy Rossum and Gerald Butler? Not a big musical fan, but it wasn't bad. I have not seen that.
I haven't seen it.
Apex versus Die Hard at Apex, of course. Film Connoisseur says, is there a movie that doesn't have a Blu-ray release that you want to see? Also, do you feel with the progression of the 4K disc that this will cause lesser-known films to never get HD treatments? I got to wrap my mind around that question. What was that? Is there a movie that doesn't have a Blu-ray release that you would want to see? Also, do you feel with the progression of 4K discs that this will cause a list? No, I don't know.
So is that a movie that we want to see get the Blu-ray treatment, or a movie that we haven't ever seen?
That you haven't ever seen on Blu-ray, I'm guessing.
I have a ton of movies I want to see on Blu-ray.
Like not on 4K, but not on Bluray. So there's a lot of them that are
Gleaming
getting
the
announced.
Cube on anything other than DVD.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are really into that movie. It sounds like a weird title, but I know that people
It's about
talking
skateboarding.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Martinez Joe, he always brings that up.
Yeah, I was actually surprised he knew about it, because it seems like whenever I mention that movie, nobody knows what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of people that talk about it all the time. Like, what is that? That doesn't even sound like a skateboarding or a movie.
Yeah, I bought the DVD for like $30 just because I wanted to have it in the collection.
Yeah. Does this make Apex a Christmas movie? Could be. I think you could watch Apex any time of the year. It would be fantastic. If we didn't have movies today, I'd be playing video games or go for a drive. Yeah, you could go for a drive. It sounds like a good hobby, just driving around. Blown out fish Pinoche. Somebody always comes out on here and say, what is that? What is that? Mike, the podcast, since you are into gardening, do you love the film Johnny Depp's film Secret Window?
I love Secret Window.
Was he a gardener in that movie?
Kind of. I guess he plants some corn and stuff, but he is also a writer in that movie, and that was one thing that I always wanted to do when I was younger, is write a novel, and I've just never done it.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to do that too, but I haven't written anything longer than like a page since I was probably 10.
Yeah, it's hard to sit down and write like a bunch of stuff or whatever. No, the hardest part about trying to write a story is trying to come up with an original story that's never been done before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love that movie.
Tim says he'll send you a copy of Revenge. There's a lot of really cool editions of Revenge. Like I know he just got the Second Sight edition.
I was just going to say,
really
I think a
great movie. It's really a great movie. Unearthed put out a Serbian film. Okay. We did get another super chat. So let me scroll on down here. Man, we got a lot of chat to go through. We gotta start busting butt here. Matt Ang just gave $4.99 and didn't put anything. Did you have a question, Matt Ang? Type it in. I appreciate it. You have something up here. He says, name a perfect movie. For me, it's The Silence of the Lambs. That is a perfect movie.
That is a good one. I'm not going to lie. We were just talking about The Lost Boys, but I just watched that recently, and I have a hard time finding anything wrong with that movie.
Yeah. You gave it a 5-star, didn't you? I guess in your letterbox. A perfect movie. Well, if taking Apex out of it, you can't talk about Apex.
No Apex.
A perfect movie. I mean, anything in my top 10, The Shining's a perfect movie. The Exorcist is a perfect movie to me. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think, is a perfect movie. So I would go with those. What horror movies that made you feel sick or bad?
All of the ones I mentioned earlier.
Probably the Human Centipede.
I actually never watched that, and I kind of want to.
It's so awful.
My mom watched it, and she was like, "You don't ever need to see that." And I was like, "I need to see that."
Your mom watched it.
My momster.
Couldn't even imagine my mom watching Human Centipede.
Oh.
It's not even like crazy in a good way. It's just not good. I don't know. Maybe you'll like it.
I've seen clips of certain parts, and I was like,
yeah, it's just a bunch of people with their mouths and buttholes sewed together, crawling around in the room.
Sounds like a damn good time.
Yeah. Did you get my IGDM, Ken? I don't know, Marius. That probably. One Crazy Summer is another great John Cusack movie. I haven't seen that. I almost got that Warner Archive release. I did.
Oh, yeah, I think I have seen that one.
What lesser known movies do you recommend? Do you have any recommendations?
I just watched Summer of '84, and that one is really good. So that would be a recommendation.
That is a lesser known movie. Mm-hmm. How many Scream Factory movies do you have in your collection? Do you know that off the top of your head? I think I have like 80 or something.
Yeah, I don't have very many.
Something like that. I don't have like that. I would love to be one of those people that has the complete collections, but I just got 5 new ones in. So I don't know, maybe 80 or 90. I feel like somewhere around there.
That's a good number.
What's the next movie you guys will go to the theaters to watch? I don't know. I don't really like going to the theaters that much anymore.
I want to see Morbius really bad.
Yeah, I think that's April. I can't think of anything. Like I didn't want to go see Moonfall. Uncharted looks super lame. And
Black Phone, when is that one coming out? That
Black Phone, I wouldn't mind going to see. I think that's supposed to come out in March.
Isn't it?
Actually,
I want to see that one. I love Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. I have just subscribed, so keep it coming. Thank you so much, Adrian. And I forgot to call this out, but I have all of Mel's links down below. I have your Instagram. I have your Twitter. I have your YouTube. I have your TikTok. I have your podcast link. And I have your letterbox. Did I say that already? I don't know, but all your links. You had the link tree, so it made it very easy. But they're all down below, so definitely hit all those links, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Mel has a great channel, a great setup right there. As soon as I saw your channel, I was like, damn, she's got it together over there. It's like all of us slubs are just sitting in front of our collections. I got this Blu-ray right here. And you got this like professional setup with like a backdrop of pink
oh my God.
lighting.
If you guys could see what I'm looking at, though, you would not think so.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good on video, so that's all that matters.
That is awesome.
Dakota Blue says 1408 is a good Cusack movie. I haven't seen that one in quite some time. That's the one with Samuel L. Jackson where he's like, it's an evil fucking room or something because he has to say fucking and everything. Yeah, I've seen that. It's been a while. I disagree. Burbs is totally a horror comedy, and I stand by that. Damn it. Tim's getting passionate.
I agree, Tim. I like to call it a horror comedy, but I think Google doesn't classify it as that, so I don't know.
Jim says I'm borderline blasphemous for not liking the Burbs. Look, I think I need to watch it. Look, I don't know. Maybe I was tired. Some movies I just don't feel when I watch them. I don't know. Fellas, I don't know if this is weird, but would you buy a Funko Pop that looks like yourselves? I don't know what that would be. It'd just be like some little white Funko Pop with a t-shirt. Like I have no like
holding
distinguishing holding up Apex with glasses. And depending on what stage of haircut I'm in, either a bald head or hair that's going all over the place, looks like I just got out of bed. Hi Ken, hi Mel. What's up, Liz? How you doing? Mel and Sue for a movie battle. Bring it on. Everybody wants it. That's a money match right there. I hope everyone is doing well. So
Sue will slaughter me.
Maybe if it's a steelbook battle, she would.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey guys, just saying what's up. What's up, Jose?
What's up?
Is Ghost Rider a good movie? It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't remember it being that good though. Ken, did you star in Apex? Is that why you're promoting it? Hi, Mel. The Burbs is a great movie. Well, welcome, Jonathan. And no, I wish I starred in Apex, but I did not. Rockin' Roger says, green sky at morning, neighbor take warning, finish the rest.
Green sky at night, neighbor take flight.
Is that from the Burbs?
Yo, yeah.
Okay, I get you now.
It's a highly quotable movie, but none of the quotes make sense like in regular conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it. Question for Mel. Does she like anime? Do you like anime?
I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't dabble in it at all. But I can't say that I wouldn't like it. I just have never taken the time to check it out.
I'm excited about that Perfect Blue movie. I got my subscriber unboxing. It looks pretty cool, but I haven't gotten into anime either. So I'm with you. The new Scream is really good. Me and my sister had fun at theaters watching last night. I like the new Scream. Did you like the new Scream?
I
You liked
did.
it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It was better than Candyman and Halloween Kills.
Yeah, see,
So
that's
I
where
was
me and
happy
you
with
are
it.
similar. Like, I was super, super mad about Candyman.
It was
And
awful.
then Halloween Kills was just kind of annoying.
What did you dislike the most about Candyman?
Just like the first half of the movie, I was like, okay, I can see where they're going. This is all right. I can do with this, blah, blah, blah. And then that last half of the movie just pissed me off.
It was
And
awful.
I'm
And the
not gonna
Tony
lie,
Todd showing them at the end, it was just like, come on. It was
a
so
lot of
cheap.
people liked the different Candymans at different stages of the world thing, but I really did it. Tony Todd was my Candyman. He had a reason for being Candyman, and he was Candyman 1 through whatever 3.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden in this new one, he's just not Candyman anymore. I don't know.
I hated the new Candyman. Candyman does not smile like goofy ass smile. He doesn't disappear, kill people. Like it just everything about that movie was so silly. All the kills were silly. Mika says a film you could watch on repeats. I kind of answered that earlier. Probably Office Space or Liar Liar.
I have a lot of movies I could watch on repeat. They're my comfort movies. So, like What Lies Beneath, The Lost Boys, Sinister. I could actually watch The Conjuring over and over and over again. Mika posted Angela Bassett on her Instagram, and How Stella Got Her Grooves Back is one of my comfort movies that I watch every year. So I have a lot of them that I could watch over and over and over again.
I have not seen How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Sounds like a fun time. I need to watch
Oh,
it.
you love
Need to
it.
watch it. Are you getting the Alligator 4K? Movies Mania asks.
I think so.
Yeah, I already have it pre-ordered. I should be getting it in. I did it from Amazon, so I won't be getting it early. But the word yet, I get the feeling that if you wanted to see it, you would have seen it already. What are you saying, Secular? I haven't seen it yet. Are you implying that if I say yet, then I won't see it?
Oh.
That's not true. That's not true at all. 4K Day Raised in the house. What's up, man? He says, what is your
Hey,
holy
4K.
grail pickup, most wanted pickup you still haven't grabbed, or something you own you consider to be your favorites? I don't know. I was gonna say something because it popped into my head, but I'm not going to. I was gonna say my holy grail pickup is my League of Their Own 4K.
But you don't have it yet, right?
Your 4K array, but it just popped in my head and I had to say it. I'm sorry. But I do love that movie. I love that movie since I was a kid. I remember seeing that in the drive-in too. I saw that in Aladdin and Army of Darkness in the drive-in when I was like 7. Yeah, love that movie. Do you have one that you haven't picked up yet?
I don't have a holy grail pickup, but I tell you what, I've never been more excited than I was when I got Phantom of the Mall in. I don't know why, but that set was so squishy.
It was a nice set.
I just freaked out when I got it in the mail. I was super excited about it.
The movie was questionable, but the set was awesome.
I think the set made the movie better.
It did. Arrow has that thing about him. I watched that Deadly Games movie, I think a couple of nights ago. But the slipcover is so beautiful, the artwork's so awesome, and I watched it and I was like,
Oh no, was it not good?
The slipcover definitely makes this movie better. Because when I'm talking about it and I got it in my hands, and I think I'm going to put that review out tomorrow. I'm more excited about talking about it than I remember when I was watching it because of the slipcover that I'm looking at while I'm talking about it. Let's see. Maria says, how are you? Generic Jerry Atcher Geek says, hello, Ken and My Killer Podcast. Great conversation. Thank you so much.
Hello.
What movie have you bought that had to be imported? My 4K and American Werewolf in Paris from Germany came today. It's not a good movie, but I had to get it. I would like to have that in the collection. I remember watching that when I was a kid. I haven't seen it since, though.
I actually really liked American Werewolf in Paris.
Yeah, it's got what's his name in it? I forget the guy's. Tom Everett Scott. Is that his name?
Oh, I don't know. The main
Julie
guy.
Dempsey, the girl from the Before trilogy.
Mm-hmm. I actually really liked it. I find that I don't dislike a lot of movies because as long as I'm entertained by them, then I like them, you know?
Yep. Adrian says that Mel has a great laugh. Well, if you want to hear Mel laugh even more, you go down there in the description, hit that subscribe button. You can go over to her channel. She's always laughing and she's showing Blu-rays off. It's a good time. It's a
It's
good
because
time.
I do a bunch of dumb stuff while I'm recording that I can't even cut all of
Yeah,
it
you
out
have
because
some
there's so much.
really good editing in your videos. For sure. First horror movie you ever watched, mine was Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
I don't know if this is the first horror movie I ever watched, but it's the first one I remember. And my momster said it was my favorite, and that's A Deadly Friend. I used to walk around the house going, BB,
BB,
BB.
BB. Yeah, I watched that last year for the first time, and that movie was something. That basketball kill was pretty good. Pretty good. That definitely made the movie for me. 2 big streams in one night. Dang, I've been busy tonight. LOL, says J Movies and Media. Welcome, man. I'm glad you can make it to our stream. Della Movie says, what's up, Ken and Final Girl Mel? Who is your favorite Final Girl, Jamie Lee Curtis aside? Well, if she was included, she might not even make my top 5, to be honest. I don't think Laurie Strode's that great of a Final Girl. I love Halloween movies, but I don't think she's that great, to be honest. And these other movies are definitely bringing her down even more.
Nev Campbell is a good one.
Yeah, she's my favorite, I think. And then I would probably go Nancy from, Nightmare on Elm Street. Or to be honest, I would probably go Alice from Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5 over Nancy. I think she's a little better.
Over Nancy?
Yeah, it's hard. I know Nancy's classic, but I think that Alice kicks ass because she gets everybody's powers and she just goes and fights Freddy head on. I don't know, but I mean, Nancy does do that little tripwire trick, and that was pretty cool, I guess. Have you ever had a dream about a film that you wanted on 4K? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ben Workman said, my wife and I have been screaming solidarity back and forth, and my mother-in-law looked at us like we've lost our minds. What's solidarity from? Is that from the Burbs?
I don't know. Maybe.
Jude 3300 says, you skipped my question. We'll type it again. I might get to I can't get to everybody's question. I think we're about 23 minutes behind right now, so I'm trying to catch you up. But I'm trying to get everybody's question, trying to go through everybody's stuff. So type it again, Jude. I'll get it. Mel, you ever heard of the band Gunship? The music video for their song Dark All Day is a Lost Boys Buffy mix, and it's freaking awesome. Check out the video, and you may enjoy it.
Ooh, I will check that out. I haven't heard of Gunship, but I will definitely check that out.
20th and 21st century movies in the house. What's up, James? He says, what's up, Mel and Ken? You have to choose between the recent It films and Malignant. Which wins? I got my answer. What's your answer?
Have
you watched that yet,
like the
James?
remakes
I'm waiting for the
of
review.
the It's, both of them.
Yeah, I guess throw them both together. Which ones you like better, Malignant or both the
Bill
It's?
Skarsgård, though. I want to say Malignant, but I really like Bill Skarsgård. I'm gonna go It.
Yeah, I'm a big It 1990, so I would throw the new It's out because I still got the original It, and I love Malignant, so I wouldn't want to get rid of that. Have either of you seen the classic George C. Scott Ghost Story Changeling? No, that's one I've been wanting to get to for a long time. I might have to put that on my 31 Days of Horror this year or something.
Same. I almost bought that one several times, and then it lost to something else I wanted more.
It's got a really cool slipcover. Severum. Tim says, I still believe Iconic Bob. Do either of you guys know anything about the new Scream Factor website exclusive Communion? You can just get on there and order it, and I think it's only on the website. That's all I know about it. It's got Christopher Walken in it. I worked at Blockbuster and Mr. Movies. Mad Ang says, what's up, Ken? I just stopped by to say hi. What's up, man? Glad you could be here, and thank you for the super chat earlier. What's your favorite boutique label? Said Fat Guy in a Speedo. That could also be my name on YouTube.
You would then have to wear a Speedo, though. Like, you'd have to.
I mean, how does everybody know I'm not wearing one right now? You all wouldn't know. You don't see me
Stand up.
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it tonight. I don't know. Mine's Arrow. What's yours?
I like them all. I like Vinegar Syndrome and Scream Factory and Arrow, and those are ones
It's
that
hard to
I
pick
order
one.
from frequently.
Arrow, nobody does better packaging than Arrow. Like
Arrow's pretty good.
they're top notch when it comes to packaging. Let's see. Favorite movie franchise, at least 3 installments for you both.
I really dig the Sleepaway Camp franchise.
That's a good one. You like all 3 of those? I haven't seen the 4th one.
So you watch the first one and Angela's young, whatever. And then the second one is like she's older and she comes back to camp as a camper. Is she a camper?
I love the second one.
And then I think the third one, she comes back. No, the second one, she comes back as she's one of the, like, she works at the camp. And then the third one, she comes back as a camper. I don't know. But the chick that plays her in the second and third one is awesome. I absolutely love her.
Yeah, I think I saw the second one first. I remember renting that when I was a kid, and that was the first one I watched. I'd never seen the first one until like a few years ago. I don't know if my rental store just didn't have the first one or why the second one was the only one I watched, but that was the only one I remember watching. And then I watched the first one. I was like, oh my God, what the hell?
That end scene is a shocker. But there's also a kill in another one where she drowns somebody in a porta potty that has like crap in it and leeches and stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
She's like pushing them down with a stick.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hey Ken, you actually got my name, my last name right. Nobody does that. Well, I get nobody's last name right ever, so that's the first time. I'm not even going to try to say it again because I'm going to leave it at that. PR Movie Wax says, "What is up, guy? What's up, man? How you doing?" Tommy Star says, "Happy Wednesday. How are we doing tonight? What's up, Tommy Star? What's up?" Matt Ang says, "I look beautiful too." Thank you so much, Matt Ang. I appreciate that. Ken, I like your shirt. Thank you so much, Dan. Other than Lethal Weapon, what are your favorite Mel Gibson movies? It's a good question. Do you like Mel Gibson? He can be a divisive figure.
I used to really love him when I was a kid. I most recently watched Fat Man. I liked that one.
I still have not seen that one.
A different play on Santa and whatnot. That one was pretty good.
Yeah, I would go with Signs. I'm a big Signs fan. It's my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie, and The Patriots. Those are probably my two favorite. I like The Patriot more than I like Braveheart, and I know a lot of people would say that was blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
I've seen The Patriot more. I've only seen Braveheart one time. I've always just wanted to return The Patriot. I like that Revolutionary War era.
I like the Mad Max movies too. Those were good.
Yeah, Mad Max, he's great in those. What initially got you into horror? Says you go to Blue.
My momster. My mom was just a big collector when she was younger, so then she got me into collecting, and she just liked those really cheesy B horror movies, so that's what got me into them.
Yeah, I think it was, I don't know what really sparked it for me. My sister watched some horror movies, and she's about 6 years older than I am, so I think that maybe opened the door a little bit for me. But also, I was just very intrigued by horror. And, when I went to the video store and I went back into the horror section and saw all those covers, I was like, oh, this is some cool stuff. And just started.
They had the best artwork.
Yeah. And I guess, my parents weren't really into horror, but my mom didn't really care what I watched growing up for some reason. So she let me get whatever. So I watched it all pretty young. What's your favorite Wes Craven movie outside of Screaming Nightmare on Elm Street? I'm not the biggest fan of all of Wes Craven's movies outside of Screaming Nightmare on Elm Street. I like Deadly Friends, People Under the Stairs, which you did a podcast episode on that. I remember.
People Under the Stairs, yeah.
Probably
that's
People
one I
Under
watched
the Stairs.
when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, but Last House on the Left, I don't like. Hills Have Eyes. The remake's way better than the original.
See, that's another one that I don't really like that one.
There's some other ones I haven't seen. I haven't seen Serpent and the Rainbow. I still haven't seen Shocker. I haven't seen Deadly Blessing.
Is good.
So there's a lot of ones I still have to get to. So maybe when I watch those, I'll feel a little differently about Wes Craven. What is a film you regret not seeing in theaters? Spider-Man: No Way Home.
All the movies I didn't see in theaters. I tell you what.
Yeah. Ken, did you get around to Ginger Snaps yet? I'm still shook you hadn't seen it. No, man, I just got that last night. I can't watch that yet. Can't watch it yet. I gotta save that for Werewolf Month. The dynamic duo on Hump Day. I'll take it. Cheers, says Techo Tuesday. Techo Tuesday. Is that a play on Taco Tuesday? So glad to catch you live. What are some horror movies you own on physical media you wished you could have seen in theaters? Psycho. I wish I could have been there for that because that was a pretty impactful theater viewing back in the day. People were like throwing up, I think. Or maybe that was The Exorcist. People were shocked by the shower
it was The
scene,
Exorcist. People were leaving the theaters and throwing
Both
up
of
and
those.
passing out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say all of that stuff, all the really good, scary ones, most of the horror movies from the 80s. I wish I could have seen all those, but, you know, I wasn't old enough to go to the theaters then.
Yeah. Moves around says, who would win in a fight, the Lost Boys or the Lost Lonely Boys?
The Lost Boys, still.
Yeah. We need to get Ken an Apex poster sent to his P.O. box. Please. I need it. Do they even make those? Platex2 says, I have no doubt, Ken, that in 70 or 80 years, people will be talking about Apex as a classic and its impact on film. Definitely a future Criterion release. I really need to watch this damn movie. I really do. I need to watch it. I'm afraid to watch it, though.
You need to do a full review of it, too. Like, drop a video just for it.
But I don't like putting out stuff that, you know, gets 20 views. I feel like that one would. But yeah, maybe. Sorry for spamming, says Jude. It's okay, Jude. It's okay. Apex dies tonight. What did you all think of the Nope trailer? I loved it. Did you watch it?
I watched it with you guys when you watched it.
Yeah.
And I didn't get it, so I guess maybe that's the point of Nope.
Nope.
I just gotta wait and see when it comes out, I guess.
Well, I've heard it stands for not of planet Earth, which would imply that it's aliens, which they're all like looking up and you see the girl get sucked up in the sky, which I'm alien abduction stuff like kind of scares me. So I'm interested to see what Jordan Peele would do in that genre.
I find that it's the alien movies that scare me the most, like The Fourth Kind. That movie scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. But VHS 2, the alien abduction. Have you seen that movie? The VHS movies? Have you seen either one of those?
I think I've seen the first one.
The second one has an alien abduction segment in it, and it's terrifying.
Really? I have to watch that one.
And yeah, I never watched the X-Files when I was a kid because I was always scared of that kind of stuff. Like Unsolved Mysteries would always dive into like alien stuff sometimes, and just hearing Robert Stack's voice over like alien abduction cases would freak me out.
I loved that stuff when I was younger. I loved
and just the music
X-Files.
to that show.
Yeah. The host was my favorite. That weird like monster thing swimming around with the suction mouth that had all the teeth in it. Terrifying.
I could watch Tales from the Crypt like all day and all night, and then when it came to like X-Files, I would freak out. I didn't like it. James loved Nope trailer. Nothing was given away. Yeah, same thing. Same here. I like that they don't give anything away. Damn, we all graduated 1 year after another because I was 2005. Yeah, we're all old. Yeah. Bruce Willis trilogy in the making. Fortress looks like Apex is one and done.
Oh,
I don't agree, Dan. I graduated in 2002. There you go, Rob Zilla. Keep it going. Mika, I think aliens. Hi, Ken. What's up, man? I'll take Ken and a beanie for 200, Alex. I've only got one, and it's not down here, but it's like a Star Wars one. I don't wear it a lot. True Lies has been workman. Techo Tuesday says I'll take Ken. Didn't I already read that? I want the House Party movies on Blu-ray. Are those not on Blu-ray? Are you kidding me? The House Party movies? I didn't know that. I'm always surprised to hear about movies that aren't on Blu-ray yet.
Yeah, for real.
Question for you, My Killer Podcast. Since you're into farming, did you enjoy The Secret Window? That was like a while ago.
Yes, I did.
We answered that, right? Right? That's how far behind we are. People are just repeating questions.
I still love it. I still love that movie. The corn and all. The weird ending, too.
The corn. I haven't seen that movie since the theaters. I bought it on
What did
Blu-ray,
you
I
think
think.
about the ending? It was
I don't even
so
remember
weird.
it. I just remember John Turturro coming up to his doorstep, and that's like I'm blank on everything else. Like, that's all I remember.
Weird.
Let's see. Name a perfect movie for me. It sounds like what? Did I go backwards or something? No. Okay. I answered this one when I got to a super chat. Okay. For what was your first YouTube video? How did you feel about recording? Oh God. Yeah, I want to hear your story.
I think mine was I just dropped one of my podcast episodes. So it wasn't, I didn't really feel anything because it was just like me talking to my computer in front of, it was more like just me on my microphone like this talking to my computer, and I was just recording it for the audio.
Yeah.
It was just whatever, but it was really exciting to put it on YouTube. But my podcast episodes didn't do very well because people don't want to watch, 2-hour long videos on YouTube.
Those are my favorite videos to watch, are
Are
long
they?
formatted videos. Yeah.
So what I
Because
used to do
I
was
watch videos like when I'm driving or like when I'm at work, and I don't want to have to keep switching videos. So I'll just like put on one person's video for a long time,
okay.
and I don't have to switch.
But when I used to edit my podcast, I used to edit out all the like bloopers, and I created what I called pooper reels, and I put them on YouTube. So if you scroll way down to the beginning of my YouTube, I have like 2-minute long videos of just straight poopers that I would do while I was recording. Nobody watched them. They have like 2 views, but they were funny.
Yeah, well, maybe now everybody will go back and watch them. Go over to Mel's channel right now and flood those Cooper reviews.
Flood my pooper reels.
Yeah, flood them and get some views on those and like them while you're at it. And then like this stream and then, subscribe and follow.
I'm sure you're going to be entertained by me messing up.
Eddie C. Floyd's in the house. Says, I just bought the Howling on 4K, but I already have the Scream Factory, the Fog, Howling. Yeah, that's the one I have too, Eddie. I feel like a boob for the double dip. Am I tripping? No, because I'd say you got a way better version. Because that Howling Fog double pack does not look good. They're both compressed on one disc. So I wouldn't feel bad about that at all. Now I have that Studio Canal Steelbook, so that's why I didn't double dip. I would have felt like a boob if I grabbed that because it's the exact same transfer. I declare Apex as a Bruce Willis return to greatness. Yeah, I could see that. What's your favorite character from the Burbs?
Queenie.
Queenie, who is that? Is that Carrie Fisher?
It's a dog that always poops in Rumsfield's yard or
okay.
whatever.
That sounds like a character to be a favorite for sure.
I don't know. I really liked Corey Feldman's character. I really liked Rumsfeld too. He was hilarious. He's like the old man that like he's used to be in the army, but so like he's old and retired now, but he still does all the.
Is that Bruce
stuff.
Dern?
I think so.
I love Bruce Dern. The Karate Kid Part 3 is perfect. So you might be the only person to ever say that. Luis Poole's in here. He says, hi, what's up, man? Hey, a few years ago, people considered Nick Cage a joke, but he is rising up again. So don't count out my boy Bruce Willis down and out just yet. Yeah, with Nick Cage, he rises up and then he goes down. Like he's just always up and down. Like one movie's great and one movie's a stinker. But I don't know. You like Prisoners in a Ghostland though, so I haven't seen it.
I didn't. I'm not over here 5 stars, man. No, but I was entertained by it. It was quirky and weird, but I guess I like all those quirky.
I've gotten to the point with Nick Cage. If I don't hear anything good about it, I just don't watch it. Like I watched Willy's Wonderland because I heard some people say it was kind of entertaining, and I watched it, and it was kind of entertaining, so I enjoyed watching it.
See, if I hear bad stuff about a movie, I generally buy it and watch it, and usually like it.
You're like, that's my kind of movie.
Yeah, you don't like it? I'm buying it today.
Yeah, that's my Centipede 3 is very weird, and it's just weird to be weird. Yeah, that's out there. Buy it right now. Everyone should definitely grab the 4K of Summer of '84 from Vinegar Syndrome. Great movie.
Yeah,
that's another one that I couldn't get into. I didn't like it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I am like the only person that I know that's ever said that about that movie. Everybody else raves about it and loves it. So it's like I'm definitely the odd person out on that one.
Well, and here's my thought on it. I thought that movie was older than what it is. That movie came out in like 2018, and it is like a dead ripoff of Disturbia and I don't know, one other movie. And it's pretty much those two movies compilated together into one, but it was still well made and it was entertaining, and it gets kind of for real in the end, which, you know, the other ones kind of don't. So I don't know. I liked it. I'll watch it again, you know.
I don't like the guy in it that was the killer. He's like the loser dirtbag in
Oh.
like 50 shows that I've watched, and I've always hated his character in like everything. So I think that took it down for me.
I
Like I
didn't
used
even
to love.
recognize him.
He was in a lot of shows. He was in Mad Men that I used to watch, and I hated him and his character in that show. And he's in a bunch of other shows, and he always plays a dirtbag. I just don't like him. Black Phone. I guess he's good at his job. If I don't like him, he's
He has
supposed
a
to be that.
dirtbag face. It just works for him.
Yeah, yeah. Black Phone is a Joe Hill story, so it should be good. Yeah,
I'm excited for that one.
yeah. That whore dude says Ken Stock and Mel with all those links. You made it easy. You had the link tree, and you know I try to do that for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I try to find everybody's. Some people make it harder for me though. So looking forward to Black Phone. Haha, Mel laughing the whole time cracks me up. Activision. She's laughing and every time. That's every time she comments on her laughing, she laughs some more.
Sorry.
Have a major snowstorm coming tomorrow, and we'll be trapped inside. Name 2 movies that came out in the last 2 years, not MCU or from a major studio that you recommend to watch. Go.
Name 2 movies that came out in the last 2 years, not on MCU. That came out in the last 2 years.
Apex. Sure.
Oh no.
No, I recommend that you watch last 2 years.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
been crap come out in the last 2 years.
Like new movies or physical medium?
Watch Lamb, because I did enjoy Lamb. I don't know if you watched that yet. I did
I
like
haven't.
it. It's strange, but I liked it. And watch Zola. So 2 A24 films.
I haven't watched Zola yet. I still have to watch that one.
Zola's so good. I love it. It's so funny.
Watch Antlers. That one was good.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. Last Night in Soho, I did actually watch that one. Finally.
Yeah.
I liked it.
You like that one?
I did. The Stylist was good. Watch that one.
Stylist, I did really like.
Mm-hmm.
I did really like. Jim Powers is giving you a shout out for your Patreon. Join Mel's Patreon, everyone. You get great behind the scenes content.
Thanks, Jim.
I'm watching Nightmare on Elm Street 2. That's my least favorite. It's my least favorite. I also recently watched Summer 84. Really good. Mel's on that good tonight. LOL, that good horror. 1408 is awesome. Saw in the theater while on vacation and staying in a hotel room.
Ooh.
Matt Inkson, excited for you to see John Carpenter's Vampires. The main vampire in it is the latest season of Cobra Kai. Really? I need to catch up on Cobra Kai, but yeah, I'm excited to watch Vampires. Have you seen that one?
I think so. It's been a while though. I don't really remember it.
Yeah, this said James Woods in it. I like James Woods. He was good in The Hard Way.
Scream Factory came out with a Blu-ray of that, right?
Yeah, I just got it.
I think I got
that one and Night of the Creeps. And I got Night of the Creeps with the slipcover, and I was like freaked out because you rarely get a slipcover when you order from Scream Factory. I like flipped my shit.
Did you get your sale?
Yeah, I got it yesterday. That was actually pretty fast. It's like one of the fastest turnarounds I've ever seen from Scream Factory on one of their sales.
That is crazy. You usually get your stuff last. Where's my stuff?
That's what I'm saying. It's not fair, is it? I need to always get my shit last. And now I'm finding slipcovers in stores when nobody else is. Like the world is upside down. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
You got the Looper slipcover, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, if I knew how big a deal that was, I would have shoved all those slips in my pocket and sent them out to people.
Nobody is finding that Looper slipcover.
I have no shame. I go into the store. I will steal all those slipcovers. I don't care. I'll put them on other movies. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, we know. I know.
Have you? I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you took that slipcover. Like
I went back
people
and read
were
the
upset.
Too after
they were so upset. What are you talking about? It's a slipcover.
Well, yeah,
people throw them
Best
away.
Buy just gives them away for free, right?
Yeah, apparently. Who'd they give them away to? Who was that? Was it 4K?
Somebody said that they just walked up and asked them if they could have it, and they were like, "Yeah."
I think it was 4K D-Ray that said that. Yeah. People are nuts. Have you seen Friday starring Ice Cube and Chris Tucker? I love Pig Feet. Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. I have. What should I watch tonight? Says Marius Glazer.
There you go. Can't argue with that.
Ken's Funko Pop will look like Stone Cold Steve Austin, but with glasses. I appreciate that. Mel, come on. Garfield Tales of Two Kitties, 10 out of 10.
No way. No way.
What is that?
Oh my God. So
You did say you watched Garfield
I
in your
did.
Letterbox video. I watched
Yeah, I
that.
did my Letterbox reviews, and I watched a whole bunch of kids stuff recently. And so I watched Garfield, and then I had to watch Garfield 2, and then I had to rate them and talk about it.
Why did you have to watch Garfield and Garfield 2?
'Cause
Was it a vote? Was it like a Patreon vote or
No, I was just
poll or
in
something?
that situation, where
Where people were watching
you don't have
Garfield and you just
control
had
over the
to.
TV. A child does, so you have to watch
And
what
you
they
watched
watch.
both Garfield movies. I get it.
The first one actually wasn't even that bad. I kind of enjoyed it,
I
but
think I've seen it. I think I've seen the first one.
the second one was just a little over the top and unbelievable.
Yeah. Tristan Meyer says, I love Candyman. I might like it more than the original. You're talking about the new one. Yeah. No way. But I appreciate your opinion, Tristan. Mel, do you have a partner in life? And yes, do you argue over what to watch? That's a personal question, internal. I don't appreciate that. I don't think a Mel does, but you can answer it if you want. But if not, we can move on.
That's actually the first time I've ever been asked that. In the whole year that I've been on YouTube, nobody has ever asked me that. I do.
Well, you know me, I get the hard questions.
Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. You always get the hard questions. I am actually married and I have a daughter.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. We are learning personal stuff about Mel tonight on this show. Marius Glacier says you should organize your collection by importance of collections at the top, steelbooks below, 4Ks below, that, etc. Awesome. Yeah, I'll organize my collection eventually. I've got a whole shelf over there that I've had since before Black Friday, and I still haven't put it up yet.
I was gonna say, I thought you put it up the other day because you had scrolled across your whole shelves, and I was like, where are the posters? Did you put up that other shelf?
No, I don't know when I'm getting around to it. I literally had to shut my YouTube channel down for a week and reorganize this whole room, and that's not happening. So it'll just sit over there for a while. Thank you, Tristan. The new Candyman is fired. 4K's laughing. I don't know. He's laughing like you are tonight. Sinister and Conjuring are comfort movies. Mel is a real one.
Yes, they are. I actually just watched Sinister again the other day.
Sinister is scary.
It's
very.
It's freaky weird.
It's not a movie you want to watch with the lights out.
Those possession movies are kind of my favorite. So like the Exorcism of Emily Rose, I really like that one too. And that one scares the crap out of me.
Yeah, the Conjuring is so good. Both of those movies are. And then every other movie in that universe is like shit.
I was so mad about The Nun because she was my favorite entity to come out of the second one. Like, she was horrifying. They really could have done something great with her, and they just ruined her movie.
I had a bad feeling about that movie before I went to go see it. And yeah, it pretty much... It wasn't like terrible, but it was not scary at all. It just really took away from that nun character.
Yeah, they could have made that terrifying. They messed it up.
It was just that stalking them in the hallways, and then they did the whole thing where it's like they turn this way and they turn that way, and then the nun's like right behind them. They did it like 15 times in the movie. I'm like, how many times are y'all gonna utilize this same jump scare? Adrian asks, how many hats do you have?
I think 8.
Okay. What is your dumbest guilty pleasure movie? We're gonna catch up in this chat super quick. I'm gonna make you answer all these rapid fire. I'm not gonna answer any of them.
I can't. My brain doesn't work that fast.
Just know that my only answer for the next 18 questions is Apex. All right. And
you know what? You have been using that a lot to answer your question.
It's literally right here. I have to. Let's see. What is the dumbest guilty pleasure? What'd you say? Did you answer that?
I did it. The dumbest guilty pleasure. I don't know if it counts as dumb because I don't think it's dumb. I really like the Ernest movies. I watch those all the time.
I love them. But
like
I will
Ernest
say,
Goes to Jail is my favorite.
I will say when they got to like Slam Dunk in Africa, even as a kid, I was like, these are something's off here, and these are not as good as like Goes to Jail.
No, there's only 4 of them. There's Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Saves Christmas, and the
Scared Stupid.
Scared Stupid. Those are the 4 that really matter.
Yeah, Rides Again. I'll go out on a limb for Rides Again. That one
know
was
if I've
pretty
seen
good.
that one.
I remember liking that as a kid, but then after that, it goes downhill. The Army, slams, dunks, all that stuff. I'm not on board with those Ernest movies, but again, they're enjoyable. Jim Varney was great as that character, and he was the direct inspiration for the Hillbilly Hunter. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
How was the Discord with 4K? I feel like I linked that too down below, and if I didn't, I will after the stream.
The Discord's going really well. We have like 120.
Every time I pop in there, and I don't go in there as often as I should or want to. I think it's just because I'm so used to just going on Instagram, and that's like a whole nother thing I got to jump into. Every time I go on there, like you all are like popping with conversation. There's like so many people in there. It's like the most lively movie chat room I've ever been in before.
No, it's really good. People are chatting it up and talking about movies. And the whole thing that sparked the idea was the buying, selling, and trading from each other, because people have stuff in theirs. Like you had Looper with a slipcover in your stores and other people did it. And it's just a quick, easy way to be like, hey, I'm looking for Looper with a slipcover. So when everybody goes out on Tuesday to their store and they see Looper with a slipcover, they can just grab you one, send it to you, and you PayPal them. I've done several trades already and got stuff that I wouldn't have gotten my hands on had it not been for the Discord. So it's going really well, I think.
Yeah,
give us some
it's a really
feedback
cool
if
thing.
anybody's not.
And not just that, but you all also just talk about new stuff coming out. You all have like a news spot, and then you have a spot where people are just talking about movies in general, which is pretty cool. The Discord is a ton of fun. Needs more people though. Anyone not in the movie room should join. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'll link if it's not already linked down there. I'll link it after the show goes off. Don't get Discord, Tim. Don't try to convert me. Aren't you already in there, J Movies? I thought you were in there. Hey, miss, you're very talented, and when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while, says Jedi Dick Sensei.
Is that Bruno Mars?
Is it?
Bruno Mars.
I didn't know. I didn't know. The Howling versus American Werewolf in London. London for me.
Yep, agree.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Hey, can't stay, but everyone have a good evening. Well, thank you so much, Matthew, for dropping in and saying that.
Thank you for coming.
J Movies, I never did Discord before either. I was completely new to it. I enjoy it, though. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've never done it before either. I downloaded that app just for the movie room. Just for the movie room. Nancy is a bad bitch, though, says Joe Joker. What's a... Yeah, she is. And I do like that, that line. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. It's good. Jason Hill says, what movie surprised you by being good that you had no expectations of enjoying? This Apex.
You haven't even watched it yet.
But I just know that it's already going to surprise me and be great before I even watch it. I know.
I want that movie review.
Coming
Last
soon.
night in Soho, I thought for sure I was not going to like that movie, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I held out watching it.
I thought for sure I was going to love it, and I ended up not liking it at all.
Really?
Actually, I liked some aspects of it, but I don't know.
I called it in the beginning, though. I called the end in the beginning.
It's
I don't think it's
predictable.
supposed to be a twist ending.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did.
So what was her name? Lady Olenna is in Last Night in Soho, and I said as soon as that character showed up, I was like, she's gonna be something. Like, and I guess she's probably that girl. I won't spoil it. I'm sorry, I almost spoiled the movie. Name a movie you'd want to see a remake of.
You're cut off. No more Apex for you.
All right.
Go grab a different Bruce Willis movie.
It hit my Xbox
go buy a
in the
new
corner
one tomorrow.
No, the slip damaged. Damn it, that actually upset me. I'm sorry, Apex.
Yelled at when your movies are up.
I'll never do that again.
Cover off first, then throw them.
Well, no, then the case is going to get damaged. It's going to crack. I guess I could replace that. I'll never do that to you again, Apex. Promise. Welcome Prime Time. You said you were watching Nightmare 2, and that line is not Nightmare 2, Michael. So, what movie surprised you by being good that you had no expectations of enjoying? Did we already get this one?
Yeah, you put that movie down.
All right. Almost grabbed it again. Born to be Rad says, what's up, peeps? What's up, Born to be Rad? Happy to have you in here, Garrett. Got to get up early for work. It's been fun. Good night, all. Ben Buster, I want to shout out your channel and a great review you just did of Apex. Again, that's the last time I'm gonna bring that up.
I'd like to shout out Ben Buster too. Thank you so much for that Maximum Overdrive slipcover. He got that for me, and we did an exchange.
No, he came through on that one.
Hell yeah!
I just told you that you had to wait till I died.
And I would have.
That's it.
I would have been at your doorstep.
It's soon. Then next 5 years. I don't have much longer.
Oh my god.
Yes, I saw Malignant. Thumbs up. Awesome, James. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I want that review too. Communion is pretty cool. Actually, just ordered the DVD probably 6 months ago. Figured it's hitting blue now. Oh yeah, it sucks if you grabbed it on DVD. Would Sarah Michelle Gellar count as a final girl? She made it through the first Grudge, I guess.
She's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Does that count?
Yeah, from TV. Final girl from TV. Killer Pod, cool ass backdrop, says Born to Be Rad.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, y'all both have a similar backdrop. He's got the pinks going on, and you got the pinks going on.
Oh yeah, so, I got pink and red for Valentine's Day.
Awesome. To all the big collectors in the chat and you two, have you heard of Fortress 80s and where can I find it on DVD or any format? I've been heard of it. Better film duo, Wayne and Garth or Bill and Ted? Wayne and Garth for me.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah. I'm not a big Bill and Ted fan.
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay. I like Bogus Journey better than I did the Excellent Adventure.
Oh, same.
Which I've heard some people say that's blasphemy. They said Bogus Journey is not as good. And I said you're wrong. Vinegar Syndrome has a better packaging than Arrow. Do you agree with that? I don't know. Does Vinegar Syndrome do those like big hard shell cases?
Yeah, they
like
do.
Arrow?
They do. They're VSAs.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
It's the
nice.
VSAs that have them. They do, but I can't find like anything to put on them. Like I have the plastic bags that I put my steelbooks in and stuff. I guess you can buy plastic boxes straight from Vinegar Syndrome, but I haven't done that yet. I don't know how much they are.
Yeah. Tim Taki says 142 people on the stream. What's the record for world's biggest collector? Either way, need more likes on this. Yeah, what likes are we at right now? There's 122 people in here right now, but we did have about 140 people in here. I don't know what the record is. You know, somewhere in the hundreds of something. I was checking the likes. Let's see. I gotta yell at everybody if we're under like 70. We're not under 70. We're at 75. So thank you all. But we need to get up to 100. What's the deal? Everybody gets me up to 100 when I say I'm going to buy more stuff. But you know, it's hard to get
tell everybody you're going to double dip on Apex, and then we'll get 100 likes.
All right. So if I get over 100 likes in the stream, I will review Apex.
Single video
within the next 3 or 4 days. Can I throw it in there with Looper?
Nope.
Would that count? Can I do this one in Looper? Both Bruce Willis.
No way.
Just
dude.
Apex.
Yep.
How long does it have to be?
It has to be at least 5 minutes, and
can
it
it
has
be a
to be
short?
No, and you can't dish on it either. It's got to be the world's greatest movie.
Oh, you want me to lie?
Well, you could.
I hope I legitimately like it.
And okay, so at the end, right before you give your piece out, you say, "JK, it sucked" or something.
No, I'm gonna give it the glowing review that it deserves. I could never say Apex sucks ever. Braveheart's heart. Let's see what happened here. Born to be Red says, "Sup, Tim? Yeah, great crowd. Payback is underrated. Mel Gibson. That is a good movie. I do like Payback. Yeah. And Ransom. Both those movies. I'd say shows like Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps got me into horror. That and going to the video store and just randomly renting horror flicks. Yeah, definitely Goosebumps and all that stuff. I read all the Goosebump books. I don't know if you did.
I've been collecting them all. I had a bunch of them when I was a kid, and I read those. And I'm trying to finish the collection now.
I still have the original 64 back there in a box somewhere. And then after that, I think they did the 2000s, and I got out of collecting after that. Hey, Ken, I've got one for you, buddy. Cop list. Theodore Rex, check it out. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. Just noticed the Burbs background. One of my favorites, Sardine.
Hell yeah.
Everybody loving the Burbs.
Burbs is awesome.
What's your favorite Robert Englund movie?
The Mangler.
Is it? You put that over Nightmare on Elm Street? I haven't seen it. Is that Toby Hooper?
Nightmare on Elm Street, you can't really touch that one. But if it's like a standalone Robert Englund movie. That one's awesome.
Okay, so let's say Robert Englund outside of Nightmare. I think the only one I would have would either be Dead and Buried, which I saw him in last year, or Urban Legends. Like the only other two things I think I've seen him in. But favorite overall is probably Freddy's Dead for sure. Yes, Dylan movies. I love Payback, although theatrical cut, not the director's cut. Have a major snowstorm. Why am I getting the same? Are you guys typing these twice, or is it like a glitch in the chat or something? Because I'm like getting the same questions. Like, I think it's because we're like so far behind that people are like typing them in again because they thought I missed them or something. Red Eye is the best with Wes Craven. Red Eye was a good one. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I don't think I've seen that one. I
don't think it has a Blu-ray release ever. Shocker is so great and cheesy and awesome.
I agree 100%. It's cheesy B goodness.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Ginger Snaps 2 is my favorites. I haven't seen that. Wes Craven's in American Beauty? I didn't know he was in there. You said my bad, wrong Wes. Okay.
I too was like, wait a minute, what?
Born to be Rad saw The Exorcist in theaters during the run in 2000 with the never before seen re-release. That's cool.
Whoa.
Were people throwing up in the new one? I would watch an Apex review, Ken. Thank you. That'd be my one view. You and hopefully
no, I would watch
it
too.
Just pre-ordered my Species Collection collector's box set. Yeah, watch if I review Apex, it'll be like my highest reviewed movie ever. And I'll know what my niche is then. I've been trying to find it for so long. Bruce Willis movies, straight to Blu-ray and DVD.
Straight to Blu-ray and DVD Bruce Willis movies all day.
Home was the best X-Files episode. I feel like I've heard that before. Liz A says, my dad saw The Exorcist during his senior year trip and the lights went out in the theater and everyone lost it. Damn.
Oh, no. Yeah. That would be messed up.
I wonder if they did that intentionally. That VHS segment is great. Yeah, it absolutely is. I love it. In the Vast of Night, I did watch that. Did you watch that? It was on Amazon Prime. It was okay. I like the last 5 minutes are really cool, but the movie itself is a little bit of a bore. But I dug the style. Fire in the Sky. I hear everybody talking about Fire in the Sky. I need to watch it. I've been hearing about it for a long time.
It's based on a true story too.
Yeah, it doesn't have like an imprint release or something.
It does.
They will probably find a copy of Apex in Al Capone's vault 100 years from now. 2000. Guess I'm really old. Oh, 2000 for graduating? That's not that old. Fourth Kind freaked me out as well, Mel. That rhymed as well, Mel. I saw the first X-Files film in cinema, but I have not seen the second one. Did they have a second one? Wasn't that recently? I think it's coming to me now.
They started the series again. So there's like a new season or something of the series. Did you watch that?
No, I haven't seen a season of X-Files. I need to because I know that Vince Gilligan was involved in that show, and then he also did Breaking Bad after that. And I love Breaking Bad. What's your favorite movie from 87? Oh my God. You have to look that up. I can't even think of a movie from 87 off the top of my head. I'm struggling.
So specific.
I'm sure there were some great movies in 87. I cannot think of one off the top of my head. 1989, I could do no problem. Now I'm intrigued. Let's see how good of a year 87
Oh, The Princess Bride, The Lost Boys,
Dirty Dancing, The Running Man, Predator. Probably Predator. Full Metal Jacket too. Damn. 87 was killer.
The Lost Boys. Remember, I'm wearing the t-shirt.
Oh, was that 87? Damn. Evil Dead 2? Spaceballs? Holy shit. That was
87 had a bunch of goodies.
That was a banger. Let's see. BS, I watched your podcast, Mel. What does that mean?
Thank you.
You young whippersnappers need to stop complaining. I graduated high school in 1989. Woo! Yeah, like I said, 89 had a ton of great movies. A lot of sequels. Ghostbusters 2, Back to the Future 2. How long will it take Ken to read this? Place your bets. Well, I read it at 10:27. So what was the bet? How long will it take? You said it again.
And you're going to read it again in 5 minutes.
Apex will do what Pulp Fiction did for John Travolta, instant classic. It did remind me of Battlefield Earth, speaking of John Travolta. I need to watch this damn movie. A Lost Boys remake is only allowable if they can find another old up sax player to make sweet love to his instrument.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you going to check out the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre this weekend?
Yes, on Friday.
Yeah, I made my wife watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 this morning, and she'll never be the same again.
Has she seen the first one?
Yeah, we watched the first one a couple of years ago, I think, for the first time. She loves the remake, but that's the only one she had ever seen before.
I actually appreciated the remake too, which is strange because I don't normally like remakes.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's probably one of the best horror remakes. What was y'all's thoughts on Under the Skin? I hate that movie. Do you like it? Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah.
Anybody that says that movie has any artistic merit at all, they're lying. They only like it because Scarlett Johansson gets naked in it for like 2 seconds. So I'll just say that.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it's a brilliant film. It's one of the best science fiction films of the last
It's very artistic.
20 years. Scarlett Johansson's naked in it for a minute. Yeah, you guys are lying to yourselves. Hey, Garrett, are you guys doing that here on YouTube? Oh, he says he's doing a live watch along Friday night at 9 p.m. And I think 4KD Ray's doing one at noon on Friday as well.
I think I'm actually doing one on Friday night as well.
Yeah, you are doing one.
Channel.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Everyone's doing one on Friday.
It's a big deal. I mean, it's coming straight to streaming. So, yeah, we all get to watch it at home. I love that. Nothing's better than that. I love this new era of just getting to watch movies when I get home from work on Friday because I work like 13 hours. And I don't feel like going to the theater. I can just come home and watch it on TV. It's perfect for me. I'm old and I don't feel like going to the theater. So it's nice. Let's see. Ken, how much money would it take for you to part with that copy of Apex?
Is that before or after he threw it across the room?
There is no price. There is no price. This does not have a mark on it for me. And it literally hit I got my Xbox 360 on the floor. There's just a bunch of junk in here. And it hit it on the side, on the corner. Not a scratch on it. Like, this is indestructible. Not only is it a brilliant film, the Blu-ray case itself. We need mid-level media My Killer Podcast merch. I'd rock my My Killer Podcast beanie. Are you saying that you need merch together? So Hillbilly Hunter and what did we say?
You need a Hillbilly Hunter cowboy hat, and I'll have a My Killer Podcast beanie.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't even know how to go about doing merch. I'll figure it out one day. I don't know. Looper slips come from the pre-orders at Best Buy if they're not in stores. Can you just buy the slip? Can you just say, hey, I got my copy without a slip and they'll send you one? Probably not.
I think you can do that if you find one in the store.
Yeah, maybe. Thoughts on Netflix Don't Look Up? I loved it. You watched that.
I did watch it.
I've seen you talk about it.
I went into it thinking it was going to be a straight up comedy and it wasn't. So I was a little disappointed in it, to be honest.
I went into it thinking it was going to be a serious movie, and it turned out to be like a 90s like throwback to disaster films and just a goofy parody comedy.
Yeah, so it wasn't funny enough for me, but it wasn't dramatic enough for you. Yeah. It did have.
I actually think I liked it more because of that. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. That after credit scene was something else. 100% agree with Laugh Keep Vision Films. We need merchandise. Stone Cold Glasses Funko Pop is amazed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shout out to Mel watching Homeward Bound like a G. Oh, Mel's a mommy.
Thank
Congrats.
Thank you.
Sorry, Ken. I had to dive deep. LOL. Oh, we're just not getting to that. Ken, convince Mel. What am I convincing her to do? I'm excited either way for the new TCM. Either it's going to be great or just another installment to laugh at and talk trash as franchise is used to it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Started watching Apex on Ken's recommendation. It is so bad. That's about 12 minutes. 3.0 on IMDb. I love that.
That's terrible.
Nothing better than giving people horrible recommendations. That's what we're all about here on the Mid-Level Media channel. Feels bad about Apex. JK, hope you enjoy it. Need a 4K box set of Ernest.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
that
I would
would
take
be
that in a heartbeat. A
awesome.
steelbook set like they did Rambo or something. Just like Ernest. Like they would never do Like I would buy that in a heartbeat, but it's like they'll never do anything like that because I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like Ernest is like too niche for people.
What about Kino? Come on, Kino would do it, right?
Somebody's got to do it. Toxic Avenger is my dumbest guilty pleasure movie, and Student Bodies. I haven't seen Toxic Avenger, and I don't think I've ever heard of Student Bodies.
I have Toxic Avenger. I have the 3 or 4 movie trauma set.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's 3 movies, 3 or 4
Yeah.
movies of that thing. I'm going to bed, so see you. Good night, Adrian. Appreciate you being here.
Bye.
I need to get up on Discord with you guys. You're not in the Discord, Horde? In 4K? Love the Discord channel. Tim, add me on it, brother. Bruce Willis is 66 years old now. Not trying to be mean, but he looks so much older in Apex. Never tried Discord. Sounds interesting. Just another thing to do. LOL. Yeah, definitely join, Gary. Definitely. Ken and Mel, what do you all watch on YouTube that isn't movie related?
I watch cooking shows and gardening shows, and I listen to ASMR videos.
Like my wife, then she's listening to ASMR probably right now, going to sleep.
Oh my god, it's amazing! I'll listen to that at work. Like if I'm at work, just having a bummer of a day, I'll put on an ASMR video and I'll just chill out.
Yeah, I don't think I watch anything on YouTube other than movie related stuff. I'm trying to think. I used to watch like some fitness channels back when I actually cared about, working out and trying to be healthy, but that all went out the window and we all had to stay at home for like 2 years.
Word.
Any fans of Ben Wheatley films, A Field in England, High Rise in the Earth? No, I've never seen any of those. Favorite vampire movie from Dusk Till Dawn's, Mom?
The Lost Boys.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. What was a film that made you love cinemas? It's a good question.
I don't know.
The Lost Boys. The Burbs.
All of them.
Are you talking about a film that made us love like serious cinemas?
Or going to the cinemas? Or movies in general?
I'll say E.T. It's an important movie to me. He doesn't know how to link the Discord. He yeeted Apex. What's a yeeted? Yeeted? What is that? I don't even know what a yeet is. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, buy or pass?
I bought it.
Did you buy it on 4K?
I did. It's not my favorite though. It literally goes in order 1, 2, 3 for me, but
yeah, I didn't like it, and I'm still mad that they only put that one out in 4K and the other 2 still don't have one. I'm partially clueless on this stuff. I was fumbling my way around it the first few days. Ken convinced Mel to get a PO box so us fans can send her movies to review. There you go, Mel. It's your turn to set up a PO box.
Oh man!
So you can get. I'll send you this for sure. If you don't buy it, I'll watch it and I'll send it to you. It'll be like a renting thing, but you have to send it back.
We can just send it around and then I'll
send it back
sneakily
so it's home here. Now I'll get
send you a
RLJE to
beanie.
send me another copy. At least they could do is send me like 5 copies of this. They need to let me do a giveaway. So yeah, they need to send me a few more copies. Ken should do a live viewing at Apex where everybody watches their copy of the film and discuss cinematic. That's actually not a bad idea.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
That's really not a bad idea. I never let others' opinions sway me from a film. Yeah, never do that. That Apex Blu-ray is going to be like The Mask, and Ken won't be able to get rid of it.
Yes.
Mika says today I had no idea what to do. Yeah, Mika helped you out there. Mel, what's the most disturbing movie you've ever seen? Serbian film?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Scap says he didn't like Vampires. Too overproduced for me. It just doesn't have that raw-looking classic Carpenter look. Yeah, I've heard people that say it's not that good. So that's kind of why it's been, I've kind of held off on it for as long as I have. Because I think John Carpenter's last great movie is In the Mouth of Madness. Have you seen that one? That's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
A really good movie. I got an invite. Thanks, guys. Favorite Disney
I put the
movie?
link in the comments too.
Awesome.
The Discord.
Awesome. Coco Dutch says favorite Disney movie as a kid. And welcome, Coco. Good to have you.
I really was a big fan of Aladdin.
Me too. That's my favorite. Favorite
Was The
animated movie
Secret
of
of
all time.
Nim a Disney movie, or was that just a regular? Because I watched that one all the time too.
I don't think so. I got that on Blu-ray though. That was actually at the Dollar Tree.
Was it really? That was a good pickup. That's kind of a sad little cartoon, though.
Yeah, that was at the Dollar Tree. Maximum Overdrive filmed in my old stomping grounds of Wilmington. Glad you got that slipcover.
Oh man, I was so excited to get that slipcover.
I picked that up when the Vestron titles were $25 at Walmart's. Like they used to be expensive.
They still are. Those old ones are still in the 20s.
Did you order all those from Walmart and you got all the slipcovers from them?
I ordered all of those from Amazon and got all the slipcovers.
And you got the slipcovers?
Uh-huh.
It almost makes me want to take a chance on a couple of them.
Well, somebody whose live stream was it I was watching said that they watched a haul video from Walmart and they all came with slipcovers too.
Yeah, somebody just mentioned that and I don't remember who it was either. Probably the same person. I just can't think of it. How can you hate on Nightmare 2? The redheaded girl was fire. Who's the redheaded girl? You talking about Discount Meryl Streep? She was not fire. She was a horrible actress.
Discount Meryl Streep?
Yeah, the girl in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 looks just like Meryl Streep, like his love interest in the movie, Jesse.
I don't remember her
Nightmare on Elm
looking
Street
like
2 is okay. I just don't like how it deviates from the rest of the franchise. Like all the other movies like go together and that just like sticks out like
every franchise has one, you know.
Yeah, I can appreciate it with Halloween 3 because it's like it doesn't involve Michael Myers at all. It's like a separate story, but I don't know. I just can't do it with the Nightmare 2. I love the bus opening, but outside that, it's not that good. Like the stream, dang it. Thank you, J Movies Media. We're up to 89 likes, so it looks like we may not get that standalone Apex review, but maybe I'll watch
nobody wants it.
They're like, how can I change my like to a dislike? Everybody probably went over to
unlike
dislike.
this real quick.
I told you.
We have 20 likes.
I'm gonna do the Apex watch along so I can have like 5 people in there. We're gonna watch Apex together. Good night, Mel and Hans. Hans. I love the street. I love the streets. What is that, Rockin' Roger? Is that something? Oh, okay. There we go. Del Mel laughs tonight. Dirk Mel laughs tonight. What's Dirk Mel? That Tuesday. That's Tuesday. Is my birthday. Awesome.
Oh, happy birthday.
I really hope we get a Nightmare on Elm Street on 4K soon. It'd be nice. I mean, it'd be freaking nice to get anything from Nightmare on Elm Street. Scream Factory box set.
Yeah, no kidding.
Scap says you can actually buy an Apex poster on Amazon. Ken needs one now. Can you really? It's on there.
He
For
has
Buddy
a
Cop
PO box. Send him one.
Yeah, please. Collision Course, Jay Leno and Pat Morita. No Oscar winner, but Pat is solid as always. I haven't seen that. There was a glitch in the chat. It duplicated one of my questions. It's been doing that a lot. We've been having a lot of good questions, a lot of good chats and stuff tonight. So I think it's just because the chat's on fire. It's just randomly popping out duplicates. Mid-level media, Red Eye does not have a Blu-ray yet, but I've heard a rumor that it will be coming to Blu-ray by the end of the year. Just a rumor right now, not confirmed date yet. Awesome. Conjuring 1 and 2 are proper creepy as outside the movie community. I do ghost hunting with the friends, etc. Videos coming soon.
That's awesome.
Really, you do ghost hunting? That scares me. Just thinking.
I want to watch those ghost hunting videos. I will watch them all day.
Yeah, for sure. Born to be Red said just subbed Mel. Damn, I thought I was subbed a long time ago. My bad.
Oh,
awesome.
Thanks, man.
Got a new
Appreciate
subscriber.
You.
Yeah, everybody hit those links down below. YouTube,
all 29 of them.
Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd. What else was there? TikTok. I forget. There's just so many to keep up with. There really is. All I can manage.
Don't bother with the Twitter one. I'm barely on there.
Me too. I can't do Twitter. I try every time I try to get back into TikTok. I do like 3 of them and then I don't do any for like 2 weeks. So I can only keep up with Instagram and YouTube. What's your favorite candy to have while watching a film? It's a good question.
I do fun popcorn. So it's just popcorn and then you put a bunch of candy in it. So Red Hots is really good with popcorn. And then you put the little popcorn dust on it.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
sounds good. Best movie prank after a film. After watching The Ring, a buddy of mine called me on and told me I would die in 7 days. Did you believe him?
That's horrifying.
Did you ever do a movie prank?
Uh-uh.
The only thing that comes to mind is I got a Talk Boy for Christmas one year, so I was going around doing a lot of the Home Alone stuff. Then I was recording myself. Hi, kids, we're home early. Put it behind my sister on the couch. Did all the same pranks. I wasn't original at all. I even did a clown in the shower dancing that song.
That's amazing.
No, I didn't. I made that up. I couldn't pull that off. I don't know how he pulls off some of those things in those movies. Like he rigs that together so quickly. Just all the little things dancing in the house.
Where did he get all that crap? Like the cutouts?
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it's great. It's no Apex with The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans, one of the best buddy cop movies of the 90s. I heard good things about that one.
I love that one.
Scream Factory putting out Red Eye on Blue. Really? Is that confirmed? I ain't seen that. RoboCop also came out in 1987. Yeah, 87 was a good year. 1987 Lost Boys. 1987 was a great year. 25 minutes, just under half hour to read it. Okay. I know what my favorite 1989 movie is, though. Batman. That would be tough for me. I love Back to the Future, too, and I love Ghostbusters, too. So I don't know. Pet Sematary came out that year, too. Honestly, yeah, that's a good one. Honestly, 1987 is one of my all-time favorite years of movies. So many classics. Anyway, I got to head to bed. Going to catch the rest tomorrow after work. Fantastic stream. Thanks so much, Tim, for being here.
Thanks, Tim. Bye.
Appreciate it, man. Matt Wilson says, saw Fire and Sky in the theaters as a kid. That probe scene was scarring. Oh, there's a good probe scene in there? Now I got to watch it. You guys aren't old. Class of 88 right here. Woo.
Oh, man.
Well, I feel old. They say you're only as old as you feel, and I feel fucking old. Wait, what movie is Scarlett Johansson naked and just asking her? It's called Under the Skin. It's an A24 film. Look it up. How long will it take Ken to read this? I had to. Prince of Darkness was a great movie from 87. Yeah, it's a John Carpenter movie. I like Prince of Darkness. Just realized Michael has a baby knife on that Halloween poster behind you. A baby knife? That ain't no baby knife. It's a full-on kitchen knife. What are you talking about? Student Bodies is awesome. Pauly Shore box set. I'd take it. That seems like something Mill Creek would do. Pauly Shore box set. Who would do the Ernest box set, do you think? I feel like that's a Shout Factory.
Ernest?
Like a Shout Factory. Yeah.
I don't know. I think
I would love a 9, even though I don't like his later movies, I would love a 9-movie box set for the Ernest films.
I would buy that in a
Shout
heartbeat.
Factory, which is with all the different Ernest costumes on it, like the old lady, the guy with the safari hat. Like you could put all the different Ernests around it. It would be incredible.
I love that.
Son-in-Law is my jam. That's a good one. Pauly Shore had a lot of good movies, and I had no idea he was in Phantom of the Mall until I popped it in, and Pauly Shore just shows up, and I'm like, what the hell? I've never seen Pauly Shore in anything outside of Encino Man and his other movies.
Before he found himself too. He was kind of a little there, but not quite, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was my favorite part of the movie, to be honest. Just seeing him in it. 4 Toxic Avengers in an animated series. Okay. Suggestions on hard to find imports, trying to find all the Wentworth blues for my wife. I don't know. Do you have any? I don't really import a whole lot. Danielle Harris behind me. Well, that's cool. I watched DDE and Just Truckin'. What's that? I think he's talking about, I think we got to the YouTube stuff. Mella's going to sleep really good after all that laughing. Other than movie-related stuff, I enjoy AEW wrestler Danhausen. AEW on YouTube. Good, Mel, and good night, Ken. You apex-loving, handsome man. Apex will follow me till my end of days. DDE says daily driving exotics. What is that? DDE, exotic cars.
Driving exotics.
Did y'all grab anything from the V-Day sale at Vinegar Syndrome? I wanted the Madman 4K, but I missed it. So I did not. Good night, Mel, and good night, Ken. You Apex 11 again, but it gets me every time. Matthew P says, new subscriber here. What kind of channel is this?
I I feel
This
like
is
that's a fair
called-
question after listening to me laugh the whole time.
Yes, this is just the laughing channel where we
But
get
this
together
is
and
just
laugh to
the
Tom Hanks from the
Apex
Burbs in the background.
promotional channel.
I'm starting that tomorrow, and that one's gonna have a Patreon, and we're just gonna watch Apex every day, watch alongs. But yeah, it's a movie and physical media channel, man. Happy to have you here, Matthew P. I feel like you've been here before. She definitely looks like Meryl Streep. I told you. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to revisit that. Can't remember what she looks like right now.
Yeah, dead up like a young Meryl Streep. Like my entire life when I was younger, I thought it was Meryl Streep in the movie. And the only movie I knew Meryl Streep from was She-Devil. Back in the right, she was in that, right? Meryl Streep was in She-Devil with Roseanne. You never seen that movie? Oh, you got to watch that. That's 80s goodness right there. You would love that movie. Yeah, that was like late 80s. I think it was before the show Roseanne, actually. That's a good movie. But yeah, Meryl Streep's in that. Mel laughs tonight. 90 likes at 108 people. Not bad, folks. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button.
Get us to 100 so we get that Apex review.
Where are we at now? 91. They don't want it. They don't want no part of that Apex
At least they're not going down.
Yeah, they don't want no part. Well, they could have. Maybe half of them started to like it and the other half started to unlike it. Hit that like button. We need a review of Apex. Just sub to Mel also, says Barbarous Collins.
You.
Awesome. Let me see where your channel's at. Where are you at? Around 600, 700 subscribers?
No, like 530 something, I think. I don't know.
See. You're 550.
Oh, yay.
We could do 600 tonight. Get her to 600. Everybody in the chat right now, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to My Killer Podcast right now. You'll love her content. It's good stuff over there. Some good physical media movie content. Some cool slick editing and a nice, cool brick pink red background. It's awesome. It's awesome. I just got a freaking bunch of movies back there and some lights that I just poorly put around them and posters that aren't even hung up. Why are you all even here? Get it. 1 year, my parents found my talk boy and played it and grounded my ass for all the curse words they heard. I can imagine little Brian being like, "Oh no, they found my talk boy." Lappy Vision Film says, "Kim, please tell me you're checking out Tango and Cash for Buddy Cop Month. Is that one I should watch?"
Yes, absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
I need to watch it. I don't have a physical version of it though. I did like The Hard Way with Michael J. Fox and James Woods. Better performance, Bruce Willis, Apex, or Midnight in the Switchgrass? You'd have to answer Midnight in Switchgrass. Was he good in that? I know you watched it.
I did watch it. I bought it.
That was another one everybody was pimping out during that. When it was, I didn't get on that train though.
I mean, it wasn't the greatest movie ever, but it was entertaining enough.
Ernest is better than Severin. Come on, I think Ernest can pull Shout Factory. Kino maybe too. Man, I love Ernest Scared Stupid. It's a good one.
It's so good.
Yeah, I actually go investigating for the paranormal. I love it. That's awesome. Have you found anything? Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Saves Christmas are owned by Disney. Okay, well, I guess we're screwed then. Are they on Disney Plus? I don't know. Check. But Mill Creek did do Ernest Goes to Jail, so they could do it, I guess. How do you rank those movies? How do you rank the 4 Ernest movies?
Man, it's a toss-up between Ernest Goes to Jail and Ernest Scared Stupid. I think Ernest Goes to Jail was my favorite when I was a kid, then Ernest Scared Stupid, and then Ernest Saves Christmas, and then Ernest Goes to Camp.
That's probably exactly how I would rank them. I remember watching Ernest Goes to Jail a lot. And then Scared Stupid came out. That became a new favorite, but I remember watching Ernest Goes to Jail a lot before that one came out.
That part where he busts his pen in his mouth and he's sitting in the dream.
What does he say when he's? I remember that so vividly from my childhood, watching that part, just being like, "What the hell is going on in this movie?" Such an awkward scene, but like Jim Varney makes it work, but it's like nobody else could do that. Maybe Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey for sure. It's so sad because I heard that he hated that he got typecasted into that character. But
Yeah,
it's
and he
like
was
it's such
actually
good
really
ones.
great in the Beverly Hills, the Beverly Hillbillies, right? Is that what they're called? What are they called? Beverly Hills Hillbillies. What is that show? It was a show.
The Beverly Hillbillies? That
Yes,
sounds
that's
familiar.
it. That's it. It was a show, but then it was a movie. And he was actually really good in that movie. It
Hmm.
was like a regular, like grounded performance. And
Didn't he do a performance of a serious character too? What movie was that?
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen him. I think I've only seen him in the Ernest movies and the Beverly Hillbillies. But you might be right. He might
I
have
think
done
he
some other
did.
stuff. Let's see. I got a super chat. Dirk Hall says Apex dies tonight. Yes, I'm going to watch it and then I'm going to kill it. They're throwing it at the wall again.
There's already attempted murder tonight.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I honestly felt bad when I did that. I really did. Let's see. My sister is like the Grudge scared the crap out of me. Which company would do a box set of 8 of the Razzie Bruce Willis classics on 4K? But there's more than 8. There's like 33 from the past 10 years. Do you think the new comedy is dead because of a PC world we live in? It's just that and the lack of funny people. The lack of like actually talented
Why are there
comedians.
no
I don't
funny
know.
people anymore?
Well, if you think about it, there was like a certain like group of comedians that really brought it all together, and we just don't have that anymore. I don't know, but yeah, sure, we can blame it on PC world, I guess.
Censorship.
Yeah. I think Ken is trying to get a cameo on Apex 2 Electric Boogaloo. That'd be awesome. Have you two seen Dumb and Dumber? If so, what's your favorite scene? I love. Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Oh my god,
That's a good one.
that's
A good one.
horrifying.
Walmart would put that Willis box set out. 4 more likes. I want the Apex standalone video. Already subbed to Mel. I love her. Awesome,
Oh, thank
Susan.
you, Susan.
I'm feeling an Apex digital code contest. It doesn't have one. So I would already gave it away. I recently became a subscriber to My Killer Podcast about 2 weeks ago, and it's been a good time with great content. Yes, everyone, I can't recommend Mel enough. Hit the links below. Like I said, plenty of laughs, plenty of great physical media content. You collect a lot of cool stuff, a lot of stuff that every time you show it off, I'm like, damn, I wish I had that in my collection.
Well, thank you.
I'm getting contact high watching this, says the lady.
Oh no.
Question for you both. If you could have a pizza with any director, live or dead, who would it be and what pizza would you have? It's a good one.
That is a good one.
I don't know. I never know what to say with these questions.
I would say Wes Craven or Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, those are 2 good ones. Wes Craven for sure. I feel like Wes Craven would be a nice, gentle lunch, just having a cool, calm conversation.
He was just a really awesome guy, really nice, down to earth, awesome guy. Everybody that worked with him absolutely loved him.
And you could pick his brain about why such a nice, down to earth person would make a movie like Last House on the Left.
I'd yell at him about it a little bit, I think.
And
Hills Have Eyes.
We're at 101 likes right now.
Woo!
Apex review coming soon. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna do it anyway. But I'll make it a priority now. I'll get it out soon.
Tomorrow.
4 more likes and can we torture Ken? Let's do this. Yeah, I was gonna watch it tonight. I gotta watch Looper though. I was gonna do a Looper Apex review, but now Mel says I have to do Apex standalone. So I guess I won't be reviewing Looper. Sorry guys. 3 more till Apex vid. Come on, guys. Who wants to review a good movie though? That's so boring. Like, what do you got to say about it? This is a good movie. I like it. You know, I could probably say a lot of things about Apex. Great production value. Just subscribe to MKP. Awesome.
Thank you.
Do you call yourself MKP?
Nope. But
you should.
Johnny Darko, you can.
Sure. We have hits in Apex 100 likes. Michael asked, "Was Mel changed?" It's in the description. Michael, hit the link down below in the description of the video. All of her links, her YouTube, her Instagram, Twitter,
all 43 of them are down
TikTok, social media, Discord.
See, that's why I have a link tree, because it looks like one link.
Patreon
when it's
podcast.
really like 40 links.
Yeah, I've never done the link tree, and it would be so easy, and I don't know why I've never done it.
You should.
I'm
You
so
should.
dumb, and I'm lazy too. So I don't know why. I just don't do things. Yes, Apex video unlocked. Yes,
Yeah.
it is unlocked. Smash the like button and kill the bell. Hey, that's Mel's line. That's Mel's line. Mel is awesome, and you definitely need to subscribe to her channel. Overall, great content. I
Thanks,
second that.
Mika.
Hope you're checking out Midnight Run for Buddy Cop Month. Great Robert De Niro and Charles. Well, I was going to check out Midnight Run, but now I got to check out Apex on Blu-ray tonight. I actually did want to watch Midnight Run. That was on my list. But yeah, my idea would be Zack Snyder with pizza. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't say what pizza.
I
like a good margarita pizza.
What's a margarita pizza?
It's
so like mangoes and strawberries, tequila poured all on top of it.
No, it's like tomato sauce with fresh mozzarella and basil leaves.
Okay,
you know.
I like a good basil leaf.
I'm sure you do.
Everybody is hyped up about Apex review. Let me ask you a question. Would you be down for doing crossover Apex reviews? Would you we could, cross promotion maybe? I'm just joking. I won't make you do that.
Now I have to do it. We need 200 likes and I will do an Apex review too.
I'll review it and then I'll mail it to you. And like I said, you just promise me you'll mail it back because I'm going to want this back in the collection.
I'll get it graded and then I'll mail it.
Third Call says Apex lives all right. I like that. That's going to be the slogan for the Halloween ends.
No.
Evil lives all right. That's a great one. Who's your favorite Buffy character? I didn't watch Buffy.
The TV show or the movie?
Both.
David Boreanaz was clearly my favorite.
I love the movie. I watched the movie so many times as a kid. It was another one my sister watched all the time, so I watched it with her, but I never watched the show.
Paul Rubens' character in the movie is my favorite.
It's so good.
He cracked me up at the end when he was doing his dying scene or whatever. It took him 30 minutes.
And Rutger Hauer used to creep me the hell out in that movie.
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
He was good.
But let's see what's on your Criterion wish list. I'm trying to find a good question to close us out on.
That's a good question. Living Dead is on there.
Let's see. Ken is typecast now. All Apex all the time. Let's see. Ken, would Apex count as a buddy cop movie? I don't know. It looks like it.
Oh, maybe.
Neil McDonough, Bruce Willis. But guys, we've talked about Apex enough. Talked about a lot of cool movies tonight.
Did we?
I appreciate everybody joining us. We still got 88 people in here. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. And we did it. We're done. World's Biggest Collectors podcast with My Killer Podcast. Episode 34. I hope you all had a good time. I certainly did. I hope you did too as well, Mel.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to give you another chance, guys. Again, let me look at your channel. Where are you at right now? You're at 553. So I encourage everybody to go subscribe to Mel. She has great content. Definitely one of my favorite channels to watch. Great podcast. We need another episode. And yeah, go follow her on all the socials. The links are down below. Everybody like this video and give you a chance to sell yourself and your channel one more time, and then we'll get the hell out of here.
Well, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with us in the chat. It was a damn good time. I am Mel from My Killer Podcast. Check me out at all 53 of the links down below. Have a good night.
Awesome stuff. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you everybody in the chat. Definitely, like I said, hit all the links down below, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like the video. Stay tuned for my review of Apex on Blu-ray, among other content. And we'll see you guys later.